Hello my dear students, hope you're doing good. Welcome to online classes. So we have to start our very first chapter, that is frogs in the fountain. Do you know the meaning of fountain? Fountain means fawara, okay? So I will summarize the story for you in easy words and it would be very easy for you then. So let's start it. Okay, in this story, the author provides interesting details of a simple incident involving his aunt. Okay, so this story is all about an incident. Incident means vakya, any event that occurred before. So let's find out what was that event, okay, of his aunt. Okay, as you see on page 11, a person is wearing garland of marigolds. Okay, so what's the meaning of garland? Garland means mala, okay? That kind of mala which is made up of flowers. So, now what's the meaning of marigolds? Obviously, all of you will say flowers. But what kind of flowers? Okay, specific name is gende ke phool. So, these are that flowers which are yellow in color and which are very in demand. People use these flowers in kind of events, festivals, marriages, religious ceremonies and functions of all kinds. So now that person is wearing these flowers around his neck, but that person is not happy to wear that garland of marigolds. Why he is not happy? Let's find out. Okay, he told because of an incident he was again not happy wearing these flowers. So what was that incident? He told that once on an occasion a bee covered within these flowers stung under my chin. While he was describing this incident that once a bee covered within these flowers stung under my chin, okay, one of the men named young Gohar made fun of him and asked, "Is that how you got your double chin?" And he was a little shocked, but then he told that no, it was not the reason that I got my double chin. Actually, he got his double chin from his grandmother because she was a lady with a number of chin. Now, moving towards page number 12. Okay, so as his grandmother have number of chins, still he said that I never ever touched her chin because she was a very strict and reserved kind of woman. Now he is talking about his childhood, that he wanted to touch her grandmother's double chin, but he never dared to touch her because she was very strict. Okay, so as you see, the man is a bit fatty and he's overweight. So he visit a doctor once a year, but the doctor always advised him to cut down his food intake and lose his weight. But he always say that I'm an independent man and I won't follow your advice. Okay, now again he is describing his childhood incident, that he recalls that how his grandmother used to decorate her house with all these marigold flowers around his house, because she was a woman that believes that these flowers kept the snakes away because of smell. Okay, so she was a kind of woman that believes that these flowers kept the snakes away. And the author said, I also believe that it would keep the snakes away. Moving towards page number 13. Finally, the author is talking about frogs. He said that they used to have many frogs in the fountain that was made by his grandfather. Okay, you can see the picture of the fountain on page number 13. Okay, this fountain was made by his grandfather, but after his grandfather's death, this fountain was completely ignored for years. So once he brought some small fish and dropped it into the fountain, but all the fish died soon. Why? because this fountain was not having fresh water from years. So how could the fish survived in such kind of water? Okay, the next paragraph is about his aunt. Okay, his aunt was a very sensitive woman. Her name was Mabel. Okay, his aunt name was Mabel. She was a very sensitive woman, and she can't bear the noise of frogs at night. They used to have many frogs in their house, so the frogs used to jump and sing at night. So his aunt complained about the frog noises because she was very afraid of the frogs, and because of an incident she was very afraid of the frogs. That incident was that once a frog jumped straight into her arms. She was very scared, and that day she left for Lucknow, where his cousin was an attendant in a zoo, and she was completely afraid, and she left for Lucknow, saying that I would be safer in a zoo instead of your house. After his aunt Mabel left for Lucknow, his granny hired some laborers and emptied the whole house from the frogs. They packed all the frogs into kind of baskets, and then baskets had been sent to a railway station. But on the railway station, suddenly all the baskets are opened and all the frogs came outside. After that, the railway master thought of a plan. He thought, why not to earn some money? So he collected all the frogs and packed them into another baskets firmly and labeled them to Lucknow Zoo. So you see, all the frogs were going to Lucknow Zoo, where his Aunt Mabel was. So this was a surprise for his Aunt Mabel. Okay. Now the chapter is finished here. Keep learning. I will see you in my next class. Okay. Take care.